There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Товарищ майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called 1, out.
Got the target for us. We are on the move. Getting to the new snipe. We're on the move.
Yeah, so-called 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential. Well done, Romano. First kill.
Move out to a better firing position. Load your grenades and fire! Load your grenades now and fire! Hostile.
They've got one of your units.
We got the target! We're in the move your feet! Sniper team moving out. Sprint to the destination. Give us some support here. We killed an enemy. Load that machine.
Yeah, so-called 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Target defeated! Товарищ командир, target defeated. Enemy neutralized. Anti-tank unit available. The building will be ours. Infantry good to go. They're moving out. Hostile. They're under fire! Get going! They're engaging us! They're taking heat! Move it! They don't look like a rifle! They're engaging us! Get going!
Unit lost.
Rifleman, move out now! Let's move it! Go! Command! A machine gun is ready. Target vehicle destroyed. Command! Move your feet! We're on the move. Move out. Affirmative. Enemy neutralized. Rifles are clean and ready. Товарищ командир, move to the designated area. Товарищ командир, heading out. Target. Товарищ командир, target defeated. Enemy neutralized. A machine gun is ready. Hostile target killed. We got the target. Rifle squad need orders. Destroy the enemy. '80th squad ready to get inside the building. Where do you need us? Start moving. Rifle acknowledged. Moving out. We're taking heat and don't trip on your rifles. Attack the target. They are engaging us. They're under fire. Disable that vehicle. Fire your rifles. Destroy the enemy. You're under fire. You killed an enemy. Rifleman, move out now. Fire at will. We can't do that. That's impossible. Hurrah! What now, товарищ командир? Engage now! We can't do that. Hostile target killed. Grab that machine gun and move your feet. We defeated an enemy. We defeated an enemy. Move it and don't trip on your rifles. Heads down and go. Ready grenades. Fire. Load your grenades and fire. Riflemen, атакуйте! They're taking heat! They're taking heat! Hostile vehicle, immobilized. They're engaged here! Launch those grenades, now! Launch those grenades! AK is ready to fire. Get hustle, speed it up!
They've got one of your units.
They're under fire! Load that machine gun! Let's move it!
GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Moving out.
Da, and we will need the leader if we have to locate all the other camps in the area.
Let's move it! AK, let's move it! Move your castle! Got new orders for us! Hostile target killed!
Almost done, Romano. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Infantry, get going! Target the enemy! Get going! Давай! Let's move it! Move your feet! Attack the enemy! Engaging us! Building will take the building! Load that machine gun! They're engaging us! The enemy! Engage now! They're taking hit! Fire your rifles! They're engaging us! Launch your grenades now! Destroy the enemy! That's impossible! We're under fire! Hostile target killed! Hostile target killed! Rifleman, move out now! We killed an enemy! We're under fire! Set up that machine gun! We can't do that! Fire at the infantry! Атакуйте! We can't do that! Need to target the enemy! They're taking heat! We can't do that! Attack the enemy! Fire! Killed! Yeah! They are engaging us! Don't go into the building! In the middle of the building will be secure! Speed it up now! Rifle squad, we'll go! Run quickly! We're going to enter the building! They killed an enemy! They are engaging us! Here. Hurrah! Orders? Rifle squad need orders! That AA unit is no more!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
Target defeated!
Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
Hurrah!
Not bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
Товарищ командир, acknowledge. Target moving out. We defeated an enemy. Command? Let's move it! Hurrah! Attack the enemy! We can't do that! That's impossible! Speed it up! Get going! Here. Our anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. Get position new soldiers. Where do you need us? Товарищ командир, just give us firm. Acknowledged. Товарищ командир, we're ready.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
This is Serb. Dropping tail.
Tavarit Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Get it on the move.
Lieutenant Romanov, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant.
Move out.
Count
and
on
stay
fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Товарищ командир.
Whatever you say, Captain. Malashenko out.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful. The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity. You are losing a lot of men, Romanov. You have to be more careful if we are to accomplish this mission with the assets we have available.
Heads down and go! Where do you need her? Move your feet! Your command, Tavarish Commandir! Get going!
So-called one here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
Fire at will.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Anti-tank squad available. Destroy the fortification. Into the position. Just give us a target. We are on the move. Where do you need our launchers? We're under fire! We got the target!
Affirmative.
Our rockets are loaded.
Provided.
They're
Ready for
engaging us!
combat.
They're engaging us! Where do you need our launchers? Got you order command. Get going! Fire at the target! Don't miss those rockets or they'll die! Where do you need? Acknowledged. We can't do that! Target under fire! Destroy the enemy! Engaging us! They're taking defeated! We killed an enemy! They're under fire! Artillery needed, Edon. Get your gun! Давай! Speed it down, let's go!
We are on the move. Got one of your
Fire!
units.
Target defeated.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
They're under fire!
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Fortification neutralized. Where do you need Tavarish Commandir? Just give us a target. Infantry good to go. We got the target. They're in the mid. Get going.
So-called one here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Infantry ready. We are regrouping and resupplying. Tavarish Commandir, airborne here.
The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
Chaika here.
I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
We killed an enemy.
Yes, we will manage.
We got the target.
Unit
We're
lost.
taking hit. Castle. Hostile target killed. But now, Tavarish Commandir. They're under fire.
Target killed. Target killed.
Destroys the enemy.
Acknowledged. Molotov firing mortars.
But now, Tavarish Commandir. Infantry. Атакуйте. We killed an enemy. Strike on our target. Artillery needed and our provided coordinates. We got the target. Moving out.
Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents. They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Infantry, good to go.
Fired at
We're
coordinates.
taking hit! Castle! Speed it up! Go! We disabled that vehicle. Fire at the target. They're engaging us.
They've got one of your
They're
units.
taking hits. They're engaging us. 80th squad ready to move. We're taking hits! Just give us a target. Getting to the position.
Товарищ командир, where do you want us?
Rifle, target the enemy. Move your feet. Constant infantry. Give us a kill an enemy. Move your feet.
Enemy destroyed!
We got the target.
We're dropping in some airborne for you. Chaika out.
Anti-tank squad available. Your command, Tavarish Commander. The enemy. Hostile target. Go! Castle! Target defeated!
You orders!
They're under fire! Target defeated!
perimeter received! Moving!
They're taking hits! We got the target!
Light armor, ready for combat. Launching
They're under fire! Defeated! Infantry ready for combat. AK is ready to fire! We got the target! Moving out!
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
We killed an enemy!
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
This is certain. They are inbound at this time. Blocking target coordinates.
So-called 1 to Romanov. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
The squad affirmative. Getting to the position. Tavarish Commander. Getting to the position.
Set here. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
Order strike requested. Firing.
We got the target! They are engaging us!
Neutralize the enemy. Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov out. Molotov reporting in. Target area hit and inflicted casualties. Over. No hostiles hit. We have bad coordinates.
So-called 1 here. You make me proud, Romanov.
Our grenades hit the provided target area. Molotov out.
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Anti-tank unit getting to the position. Getting to the position.
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided coordinates. Over. Товарищ командир, where do you need our tank? The enemy got caught in the impact area. Out. Medium arm heading for the position. Molotov reporting in. Target area hit and we inflicted casualties. Over. Our mortar rounds didn't hit. Molotov out. Fire a frag! We're rolling towards the... We're moving out now. Launch the smoke! Heading out now!
Just give us a target. Affirmative. Sprint to the coordinate. We're on the move. Squad, стреляй! Load those launchers and attack.
Tоварищ командир! Medium loading an anti-personnel round! Firing a frag! Your orders! Medium armor, ready for command!
Tavarish Commander getting to the position.
Armor hostile armor defeated!
Target defeated!
Орел is
Kill an enemy! 80th squad ready to infantry heading out. Get going! Get going! Destroy the enemy! Tank busters are moving out. They're under fire!
Airstrike completed on the
Hold on to
target
your launchers
coordinates.
and let's
Orel
move!
out!
neutralized. Get going. Our anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. They're under fire. Destroys the enemy.
Affirmative. Heading for the
We got
strike
the
zone.
target under
Over.
fire. We killed an enemy. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Attack the enemy moving out.
Units.
Hold on to your launch. Heads down and go.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transport up the river.
What now?
Sokol 1 here. You're making good progress, Romanov. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Maloshenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
AK is ready to fight. Infantry, атакуйте! We can't do that. We need to move to that perimeter. We got the target.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Товарищ командир.
Говорит Lebedev. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
We're doing affirmative. Moving.
Fire mission confirmed. Bombard the target coordinates. Hostile leader.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Targeting enemy tanks eliminated. Artillery strike is inbound. Appointed strike area. Out. Working here reporting hostile casualties.
Let's move it. We're under fire. Get into position. Go. Target defeated.
This
Not
is a
possible.
Hotchkiss.
Taking
Returning
heat.
to base. The enemy didn't show
We
up.
killed an enemy. They're taking heat.
Closing in on the
Target
designated
defeated.
strike
We're under
zone.
fire.
Get me any second. Order strike requested.
Hostile
Firing away.
target killed. They're engaging us. Target killed. Anti-tank
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
We killed an
Bombard the
enemy.
target port. Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out. Tanking here.
Listeners, as always, right? Get going! They are engaging us. Enemy neutralized. Hostiles are engaging us. Target defeat. They're taking hits. We got the target.
Affirmative. Heading for the strike zone. I roll out.
They are engaging us.
No hostile
engaging us.
forces. The artillery strike was a miss.
They are engaging us.
Enemy destroyed. Affirmative. Heavy artillery
Hostile
strike
target
fire.
killed.
Photo count. Acknowledged. Mounting contact. Watching out.
We killed an enemy.
Photo here. Artillery strike hit the mark. Enemy casualties reported.
We
Over.
defeated an enemy.
Watching here. I didn't hit
They're
anything.
taking
Over.
hits. Hostile target killed. We're under fire. Just give us a target. We're on the move. Infantry, killed an enemy. Got new orders for their command. Tavares Commander. They're engaging us. What now? Tavares Commander. We killed an enemy. Let's move it. They are engaging us.
Light armor ready for combat. Neutralize.
fire!
The coordinates
taking
were no
hits.
good. Mortar missed.
They're engaging us!
Molotov here. Firing for effect. Over.
Target defeated!
Artillery strike is inbound.
They're taking
Avoid the strike
hit.
area. Out.
Destroys the enemy! Destroys the enemy! They're engaging us!
Hostiles in the target area have been destroyed. Out.
They're taking hit!
Molotov here. Artillery strike
They're
in
under
command.
fire.
Enemy casualties reported.
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold. Sokol 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
Strike mission completed. Hostiles are dead. Ariola up. Fire mission confirmed. Bombard the target coordinates.
Spanish commandeer. We got the target. We got the target!
Enemy barrage annihilated the enemy at the coordinates.
We killed an enemy!
Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear. Over. Molotov here. The artillery strike was off the mark. Over. Overkick here.
We got the
I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks. Over. Ariel here. The airstrike was a miss. Out.
They're engaging us!
Expect the napalm
They're
deliveries.
engaging us!
Over.
We're under fire!
You lost a unit.
Attack time completed. I hit some hostiles. Overkick out.
Anti-tank unit available. Your orders! We got casualties! Send some new recruits! We're under fire!
Visual confirmation. The area is
Hostiles, we're under
burned.
fire!
Baron is heading back.
They're
Molotov
taking
here.
hits!
Firing for effect. Over.
They're taking hits!
This is a hotkey. Targeting enemy tanks.
Hostile target under
Firing
fire!
mortars.
They're under fire!
Artillery strike completed. Hostile killed.
Target defeated! We're under fire!
Affirmative.
Hostile
Heading to
target
the strike
killed!
zone. Are you up? Attack the area is ordered. Returning to base.
Hostile target
Over.
killed! Destroys the enemy!
We're dropping in some airborne points.
We
Take it
killed an
out.
enemy! They're taking hits!
Yeah, Sokol 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Sokol 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sokol 1. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
We're under fire! Hostile target killed!
Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
Destroys the enemy!
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Move your feet!
We got the target.
We're under fire!
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
Damn you! I don't got idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.